Hát jó messziről kell visszahozni a pacét, mert az istállóból.
Pláne úgy, hogy 1 óra óta unatkozom otthon, bazd meg.
Hello and welcome to Budapest, the fourth leg of the 2013 Modern Pentathlon World Cup Series. We've had the women's individual event, which is again won by Anna Buriak, and the men's event, which is won by James Cook, and as for team event, and of course we'll start with the fencing. 17 teams, 17 countries competing in all. Start list. Hungarians looking strong with the likes of Marashi and Ganeshi taking part. Of course, we've already won in Palm Springs, first World Cup event of the season in the mixed relay. We'll start with the Ukrainian duo of Victoria Tereshchuk and Ruslan Nakoniechny. You can see there the -40. Column. Well, that's because Tereshchuk was given a red card because Arepe touched the floor. They disputed it long and hard with the judges, but the red card stood. So a setback for the Ukrainians. It's a victory there for Tereshchuk. He won the first individual Women's World Cup event of 2013. She was victorious in Palm Springs. Very good at the combined. There's Lila Ganeshi. Ganeshi Marashi winning the mixed event. In Palm Springs, very jovial duo. Really both enjoy the combined event. This is a time for them to relax. Not so much pressure on them. They had a good fencing bout. Finishing second overall with 20 victories from a possible 32. 144 points for them. Lena Schönenborn competing in their first World Cup event of 2013. 2008 Olympic champion. Nobis competing with her. Could only finish 11th overall in the fencing. 15 victories from a possible 32. Slipped to the feet there on that occasion. Can't believe it. So managed to find a smile. And the young Russian duo, Savchenko and Roman Dyatkov. The top names not competing for Russia in this event. Kanakin staying at home in Russia. Frolov competed in Palm Springs, had a lot of problems on the riding on that occasion. Taking part here. Deep there for Savchenko. Like Tereshuk. And the young Czech pair. 7th in the fencing. 50% record. 10 victories from 15. Zdenka Ulkova. Side David Kindle. Promising athletes. Pentathlon world. Feet there for Kindle. And the Polish duo, 4th in the fencing. Wojciech Sisevsky. Mickiewicz. 4th in the fencing, 18 victories. Possible 14. 14 defeats. Possible 32. Promising results for the Poles. Managed to set this World Cup event alight really in the individual sections. But the overall victory in the fencing clearly went to the Latvian duo of Jelena Rublievska and Denis Čekovskis. Rublievska was almost unstoppable in the event. So just 2 defeats in total. Latvia would only lose 7 in total. Very impressive statistics. 25 victories from 32. Rublievska winning 14 out of a possible 16. Vastly experienced, 7 years of age.
I think it's a good advantage for us, but we are, as a team in the swimming, we are not the best one. And I hope we will take a lead after swimming too. I hope so.
I'm same. Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you.
So just confirmation coming up of the results from the opening discipline, the fencing. Big victory for Rublievska and Čekovskis. Disappointment though for Schönenborn and Nobis. Themselves way down to 11th. We'll move on to the swimming pool. The second event. Čekovskis and Rublievska were saying in their interview that swimming isn't their best event. Proved right. They could only manage 15th place overall. This heat 1, the slowest of the 3 heats. Rublievska and Čekovskis, excellent display in the fencing. Despite a poor swim, they were still able to maintain their lead after 2 events. Were able to make up some ground. So Germany coming home in first place. Alexander Nobis. Latvia the slowest. This is the quickest heat. Hungarians. Good round of applause for them. Neshi and Adam Maroshi. Both very good swimmers. Koreans also ones to watch out for. Mina Yeong and Woo-jin Hwang. Just in the infancy of her career, but a lot of talent. Very good in the pool. Green also going strong. Koreans out in front. Changeover. Korea would eventually win. Ukraine coming in second, and Hungary third. Getting a few words of advice.
How it's principle for you to win the home competition?
Our aim is, yes, to win this competition, but it's not easy, you know. We hope so that the riding and the combined event, it will okay, and we can win. But so far this competition is very good, but the other teams are also amazing. So we have to give our best.
Yeah, the horse riding will be the key, I think. So we see what will be the final result.
What did you say before each fencing fight to each other?
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata from Lion King. It's did you see it?
Yeah.
No, Hakuna Matata. Don't worry, everything's okay. So.
Can you say it now on the camera?
Yes. Hakuna Matata.
Okay, thanks so much. Good luck.
So just confirmation on standings after the first two events. Lievska and Szynkowski's, despite their relatively poor swim, still out in front. He has been cut. 7 seconds. Marushi and Yenushi breathing down their necks. And we can join the action live with the riding. Hearings were excellent. Competition, Marushi and Demeter in the men's events yesterday, both going clear. Pick the action up with the Germans. Schönenborn to go first. Well, had a bit of a disappointing individual campaign. Themselves well down the standings in 11th place. Could only manage 20th in the individual, but been too active in 2013 so far. First World Cup events of the year. The only other competition she competed in was the Budapest Open. Over second place. Under Novis, down for the German. Doesn't down. Schönenborn's good work being undone. Confidence at all. Get control of a horse. It's a little bit of a distance and height over the jump. Top down so far.
A német csapat eredménye lovaglásban idejük 1 perc 41 másodperc, 160 pontravonás után lovaspontszámok 1040, összpontszámok 3200. The result,
Well,
team
very
of
well.
Germany, time 1 minute 41 seconds, 160 penalty points, total points arriving 1040, total points after 3 events 3200. Pályáról a litván csapat. Lina Bakulevicius, Bastiánszal, Paulus Alexandrovicius, Kálosztal. On the course, team of Lithuania. Lina Bakulevicius, Bastián, Paulus Alexandrovicius, Kálosztal. On Kálos.
Egy szép idő kellene a két név kimondásához is, Lina Bakulevicius és Paulus Alexandrovicius.
Paulus Alexandrovicius. Kaitier to go first. The individual events. Overall, it's first knockdown for the Lithuanians. Stutter and coming down. Hand over to our partner. But all wrong. Tall, that approach. Yupus. We competed qualifying the individual events, was able to qualify for the main events. Another knockdown, that's 4 in total so far for the Lithuanians. Ride. Not as many spectators.
A litván csapat eredménye lovaglásban. Idejét 1 perc, 4 másodperc, 160 konferálisosan lovaspontszámok 1040. Összpontszámok 3204. The result of team of Lithuania, time 1 minute 40 seconds, 160 penalty points, total point arriving 1040. Total points after 3 events 3204.
Of course, Helmsman were very good at it as well. Powerhouses of the sport.
A pályáról az Egyesült Államok csapata Margot Jackson, Bonával, Dennis Boucher, Obeliskál. On the course, team of United States, Margot Jackson and Bonal, Dennis Boucher and Obelisk.
Ez az első lovas csoport utolsó párosa, az Egyesült Államok együttese.
Dennis Boucher. Just missed out on a medal at the London Olympics overall. A World Cup individual event this year in Rio de Janeiro. Talented athlete, young. Stars might be American. A good junior career. World Junior Championships in Poland. September 2012 against Art. Then crashing down. Brief stoppage as the fences reset.
A rombolásnál viszont megáll az óra, visszahelyre kell hozni az akadályt, amelyre még egyszer rá kell mennie a lovasnak.
The riders So little time. Get used to their horses. Drawn at lots. So, and very few practice jumps. Experience. Let's play its part. Ready to go again. That's much better. Plenty of height on the clearance. Looking a lot more confident now. Sixon, younger sister, Isabel Sixon. She'll hand over to her partner, Scotia. Americans. 8th after fencing. Scotia, like Sixon, competed in London. It's 32nd. Experienced athlete. Years of age. Didn't make it through qualification though. It's got a couple of events in the individual stage. Events he's failed to qualify for. He's 23rd. Palm Springs, 30th. Chengdu last time out. Beat in Rio. Eventually coming home. Time penalties.
Az Egyesült Államok csapatának eredményei vaglásban idejük 1 perc 51 másodperc, 120 hibapont levonás után lovaspontszámuk 1048, összpontszámuk 3244. Result team of United States. Time 1 minute 51 seconds, 120 penalty points, total points arriving 1048. Total points after 3 events 3244.
Next competitors. Get away.
Ez amikor a mezőny felénél járunk, kicsit körül is, hiszen 17 csapatból 9-et láttunk, akkor valamikor jött vezetni tudnak, arra vezetnek 244 ponttal, de szinte biztosnak hogy magasabb pontszámok születnek a hátralévő időben,
See the Russian as well. Very experienced side competing. Czech Republic up next. Milkova, David Kindle. Big for them.
Dávid Küldünk 18 szeretettek a legjobb versenyben, és a mi hibátlan lovas esetben volt, tehát 1700 egészségben.
Milkova to checks underway. To make it through qualifying. Individual events. Buriak, Ukraine. Individual World Cup victory. Qualified for the final though in Rio de Janeiro. 32nd. The rating there, but it's stayed on. Good start. Bowler. Clips the railing on the way down. Not down so far as approaching this final fence, which she can't. Handing over. Kindle, his chance to tackle the course. 2 knockdowns so far for Czech Republic. Speed on the approach. A couple of clearances for Kindle. World Juniors last year as he was another knockdown, 3 in total so far. The 3 knockdowns for Czech Republic. Decent round. Potential for moments. Slightly wrong. This event so far for Czechs. A lot of experience. These teams have had problems. Of Poland. Bronze at all at the first hurdle. The London Olympics. Through to the individual final. First knockdown. Right. Make it through qualifying in Rio de Janeiro. From last year at the World Championships. Experienced. Years of age. Hands over, and it's a good ride by Wojcik. 1 knockdown. It's first knockdown. London as well. 24th there. Well, this season. Spectacular. Round. Fans will then total. Most defence was well to get over third. Like barely staying on. Next to go should be Belarus. Tatiana Elizarova. Pavel Zukanov. Team getting a lot of attention.
és amíg várjuk a következő páros, addig az eddig lezajlottak valamit, vagy az utóbbi 3 lovaknál, de különböző kettőzött a jó középtartozók, és összességében kell legyenek kaptuk át a vezetést.
Given the option of beating. Shame, because it would have been great to see James Cook, especially after his stunning display. That's the individual event. Bell goes, so Zarova. Of course, first hurdle. Bit of a stutter into the second, but in the end. Into that second hurdle, third. Miss there. Zarova, who instructions from partner. Clearance was time-wise another defence. Zarova will be quite relieved to hand over. So, 5 knockdowns for Yelizarova. A lot better. Well, in the fencing, the Russian duo. See really of his senior career. First knockdown. But a good ride by Tsikal. One knockdown. Had a lot of problems.
Csapat eredménye hivatalban idejük 1 perc 47 másodperc, 240 hivatalbalódás után lovaspontszámok 944. Összpontszámok 3200. Pedig elkülönböző valójában számít valamint hivatalban szakon. Tudom, hogy a boldogtalanokon, totálban világban, 944, totálban világban, 3200.
A szerencsés az most a elvonása a célzésről összeszerelések lapon. És most már olyan párosos jönnek az első helyen. Pontosan úgy helyen, amely közül a legtöbben éppen döntőző segély található, minden is az is.
Attention please, I would like to ask the member of the jury affair to come to the jury. Jakob Kuchera, Louis Argentino, with Gabriel Mona.
Young, still very young. 13. Budapest, women's individual.
Pályázók a korai csapat. Milánó Mariszával, Bodzsina, Milával. On the first day of Korea, Milánó, Marisa, Bodzsina, Mila.
Női döntőközben harmadik és ötödik harmadszezon helyezetke, Bodzsinának, mivel túlzóan a lovasságáról 1920 pontot teljesített. Társadalmi jobban van.
Horse. first hurdle, but great recovery. Bit of a stutter. Fence. Riding Mini Yeon. See the textbook, but certainly effective. First knockdown. Close into the fence. To go before handover. It's over, and it's a very good ride. Go. Young didn't look particularly confident, comfortable throughout. Refusal. One's teammates. It's raining there, but no knockdown, and again, we're inside at the moment. Refusal. Valuable time. Quite a few time penalties. Any more knockdowns. Try and get a top 5 place. Minutes to go. Knockdown. 4 knockdowns in total, but at that time that's going to incur quite a few time penalties. Koreans.
Összpontszámok 3228. The result team of Korea, time 2 minutes 4 seconds, 167 points, total point regarding 956. Total point after 3 events, 3228.
Next should be the Russians. Savchenko, Roman Chikov. Very good at the combines. Final leg of this competition, but that's a big in. Riding yesterday in the individual events. Riding in second place. Negotiates the first hurdle. Coach. Positive and confident ride so far, but hitting that last fence. First knockdown. Flying down. Talking about 2 knockdowns already. Chikov, who's riding the same horse. Yesterday in the men's individual. Not a lucky on that occasion. Rail. Succession. Rails coming flying down at the moment for Chikov. that final fence, but it's really taking a bit of a battering. Okay, time-wise.
Az orosz csapat eredménye lovaglásban idején 1 perc 39 másodperc, 280 másosára 920. Összhasználnak 3224. Result in Russia. Time 1 minute 39 seconds. 288
Scott has got a lot of experience. 25th overall in the men's individual yesterday. First ever appearance in the World Cup event. It's quite difficult for Russians, young Russian athletes to get exposure just due to the depth of the Russian, especially the Russian men's team. Likes Frolov, somebody Moiseev who retired not long ago after the Olympics. Olympic champion. Victoria Tereshchuk. Her partner Ruslan Nakonechny. 2 minutes to go. Ukraine had a lot of success this season. World Cup events, winning the women's individual in Palm Springs. Very good at the combined. Tereshchuk, Battery Dana Buryak. Chengdu and here. Did come home in second place in the women's individual here. Ukraine can suffer as few knockdowns as possible. They'll really fancy their chances going into the combined with Tereshchuk. Good start so far. The problem fence for a lot of the riders. It's proved to be just that for Tereshchuk. Down in succession just for final fence before the handover. Konechny takes over. Down for Nakonechny. Promising athletes. 6 in Chengdu, men's individual. Was able to qualify for men's individual in Hungary. Get through qualifying. Why to forget, really. It's evaporating fast.
Csapat eredménye lovaglásban idejét 1 perc 34 másodperc,
880 points. Possible 1200.
Total points 880. Total points after finishing 3,244.
Ez pedig azt jelenti, hogy az összetetlen az első 2 számú pályára magyarokat szorosan üldöző ugrálókkal szemben jó esély mutatkozik, amennyiben Genesei Lejre és Marosi
Hungarian coaching staff due to go next. Genesi and Marosi.
Szépen teljesítőnek akartam jelenni, és csak meg.
Bit of a delay on the course as the rails is getting replaced. Isaacson factored into that fence. Sort of snapped in two.
És hát az egyéni versenyben Gyönösei Leila és Marosi Ádám ketten együtt évadni hibát vétettek, a három hibátlan lovaglást esünk ma láttunk, hogy az egyet sem. Úgyhogy reméljük, hogy ezt a jó formát tartják.
Guinness been around for a few years so far. Promising athlete. Hungarian Indoor Championships. We've got a lot of hopes on her and Katarina Cech, younger generation of Hungarian female modern pentathletes. I mentioned earlier she won the team event in Palm Springs. Also got a World Cup tour with Adam Marosi. At the European Championships last year in Bulgaria. In 2011 she was second in the World Championships in Moscow. A decent athlete. It's good to have someone like Marosi, so experienced on the side. Here are the Hungarian duo. Marosi was superb yesterday in the riding. Hungarians might have a slight advantage. Riding often is most unpredictable. 5 events. Energy to get us underway, of course. So did well in the riding in the individual competition. She was 4th overall. Her best individual result of the season. She's put together some good results, and that's a refusal. Yeah! Yeah! Lose some time. The approach a bit wrong. Knockdown as well. Good all-round athlete, isn't she? Hand over to Adam Marosi. Bronze medal at the London Olympics last year. Really recorded a victory in the individual stage. 2013 World Cup. Winning in Rio de Janeiro. Had to settle second in Palm Springs. Alexander Lissoun, who's not competing here. Schurtzvats jumped well enough, though he didn't look particularly confident. There's to go. That's a really good ride from Marosi. Well and truly in this competition, just for Latvians to go. Just picked up a few time penalties. What went wrong really for Ganeshi? Control of the horse.
Fontos találtak segítségére renoválni. Ez az 1880 területén a fiatalokban volt teljesen a legjobb volás eddig.
Latvians. Rublievska. Kovskis. To be Rena. They are. Surprise leaders. All on the back of that stunning fencing result. 25 victories from a possible 32, just 7 defeats. Levska really was in sensational form. 14 of her 16 bouts. Swimming not their forte. Good. Pride will certainly keep them in contention. Rublievska and Kovskis right underway. Rublievska, vastly experienced, 7 years of age. 4 Olympic Games. Height on those free jumps. Rublievska going well. Looking good as well. That's first knockdown, and that fence has proved to be tricky for the athletes. Goes over to hand over to Kovskis. Like Rublievska, so very experienced. For the Olympics in 2004. Just like Rublievska, was his 4th Olympics. Refusal. Gain control of a horse. It's not going to plan really for Kovskis. A lot of time. Rublievska telling to follow her. Kovskis back on the course. They're going to lose a lot of time. 2 more fences to go. Can't afford any more knockdowns. Quite brilliant recovery from Kovskis, but was able to get the horse over the fence. Time of 2 minutes and 28. That's really going to cost them. Kovskis is suffering the same problem as Leila Ganeshi. Getting the bearings wrong to turn, but unlike Ganeshi, wasn't able to recover as quickly.
852. Total points after 3 events, 3,256.
Latvian duo, as I understand. So on the final standings, so the Hungarians moving into first place. Competitors having problems on the riding, but it was Hungarians easier than most. Tchaikovskis. Got one more team, I think we're going to go. Kazakhstan. Well done the standings. Balanova, Soldatov. 12th of the fencing, 14 victories from 32. Swimming. Really going to be in the hunt for medals here. Zarina Balanova gets us underway. The young athletes. 24th at the World Juniors last year. Had a good result actually in the individual event here in Budapest. Finished in 9th place. It's the first ever senior World Cup competition. Sport in Kazakhstan is very well funded. Railings there. Again, but staying on. Very good ride. Balanova and Soldatov.
A kazakh csapat eredménye vonásban idejét 2 perc 12 másodperc, 80 szabadásnál lovaspontszámú 1004, összpontszámú 396. Reserve team of Kazakhstan, time 2 minutes 12 seconds, 8 penalty points, total point riding 1004, total point after 3 events 3096.
Information of the standings. Poland going very well. Second place, Latvia dropping down to 4th. Riding Tchaikovskis. Pechkov also way down. It takes something special to beat the Hungarians on home soil.
Gyere, mit akar már fordítani? Nem? Ezek után mentek egy pár. azt hittem, hogy fegyvert keres, mondom, akkor lövésem. Utolsó 1 méterben nem ugrott elő. Nem lakik. Most milyen pártolózott csávó. Átlátom, hogy vigyázzuk.
Már ott. Az még nincs. Talál embert, vagy? Nem tudom, nagyon elment találja. A VIP-kébe. Aha.
van végig. Maradunk. Jó, egy kis szél. Kell az embernek, nem? Jó levegő. Jó levegő.
Mi a helyzet?
Már unok.
Látunk már egy párszor ilyet.
Reggeltől.
Reggeltől?
Hát voltam vívni, úszni.
Ja, úgy lesz ki.
Most amiért ezek is.
Úgy lesz ki. Az jó szombor.
Várom a csávot, azért már valaki kikontra. Majd csak a végére riportom. Várjál, még lesz el.
I stay in the coat or should I take it out?
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you say? I close, it's okay.
Yeah.
Can we walk? Funny horses. So,
You know, the point is this circle here was not fair for this obstacle, and then here the horses are going always to another horse. And so this is not fair from the design of the parcours.
okay. If we want the US spectator of this World Cup, what do you feel about that? If you're sitting and watching from the stand?
You know, for me, it's always, I'm in all the competitions. I'm always a spectator, and I enjoy the athletes, the level of the athletes, the high level, what we could see in the fencing, and also now the results in yesterday, for example, with the combined of Von Cook in the shooting and running. So the level of the athletes are coming higher and higher. And sure, for me as a president, it's enjoyable to see that the athletes are becoming stronger and stronger and more closer and closer as well. And here now in Budapest at this World Cup, they always have good horses. They had a big handicap that they have to find new facilities based at former organizer, another city, in only 2 months ago said no, sorry, we cannot based on financial reason. And so therefore I have to thank the Hungarian Federation that anyway in 2 months they could find a place in Budapest for accommodation and as well for the sport facilities. So therefore maybe that is not that high standard what we are always known that this is delivered in Hungary, but the sport side is high level, and that is the most important part.
It's the first season with a lot of changes in the rules. How you estimate it and by this moment?
You know that what is good, what the trainers and coaches are reflecting to me as well, that we have changed a lot, and this is a special year after the Olympic year, 2012. But there is no handicap to the athletes in the results, and that is very important. If there would be a handicap to the results for the athletes, for the performance, I think then they will be very upset and they will be angry and shout with us, but this you don't find. So they still enjoy more and more. That's important for us, that they really like more and more, all those who have criticized my visions, but now they understand, based that we are still in the core sport for the Olympic Games, that I had the right vision, develop with all my bodies, and now we can see the results. And you will also find in Novgorod at the World Cup final another highlight at the end of this World Cup season.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay.
Thank you.
You will be in Novgorod, of course? I'm the US spectator of this World. Okay. If we want the US spectator. If we want the US spectator of this World Cup, what do you feel about that? if you're sitting and watching from the stand?
You know, for me, it's always, I'm in all the competitions. I'm always a spectator, and I enjoy the athletes, the level of the athletes, the high level, what we could see in the fencing, and also now the results in yesterday, for example, with the combined of Von Cook in the shooting and running. So the level of the athletes are coming higher and higher. And sure, for me,
If we want the U.S. spectator of this World Cup, what do you feel about that? If you're sitting and watching from the stand?
you know, for me, it's always, I'm in all the competitions.
If we want the U.S. spectator of this World Cup, what do you feel about that? If you're sitting and watching from the stand?
You know, for me, it's always, I'm in all the competitions. I'm always a spectator, and I
Pentathlon after Williams 2096.
És akkor pontosan látható a érdekességek egyébként így van, meg is ezen túl egyenletes körülmeztek. Gondolom, hogy háromszor volt pályának a hétvégén, olyan már az ezelőtt 2 nappal, hogy a körüli szezonban is csak egyetlen egy világvédelmes kamerát tudtuk tőle. Azoknak pedig kapnak még egy esélyt, hiszen az új lövőgól az, aki a lezállóban pályán. csapat. Az utánpárosban pedig ott van a vegyélyes. Az utánpárosban pedig ott van a vegyélyes, ezüstérmese, Viktória.
Hakuna Matata from Lion King. It's did you see it? Yeah. No, Hakuna Matata. Don't worry.
átadja, mert annál kicsit azért passzogósabb a zene, de jól esik nekünk, azt hiszem, hogy várakozva az utolsó utána az utolsó kettőre egészen pontosan a koordinált szájra, amely új fél óra múlva kezdődik majd. Mint látható, a melegítő állapában végzik a csapatok, amelyek közül első helyen, és ez mindenképpen remek hír Magyarországán.
Welcome to Budapest, the fourth leg of the 2013 Modern Pentathlon World Cup Series. The women's event, which was won by Anna Buriak, the men's event won by James Cook, and now it's the combined relay. And of course we'll start with fencing, as per usual. During this mixed event. 17 teams competing. Each team 32 bouts, 16 for the men, 16 for the women. These are the competitors who are taking part. Ganeshi and Adam Marasi there, but that's the Ukrainian duo. Victoria Tereshchuk and Ruslan Nakonyechny. Tereshchuk's had a very good season. She finished second in the individual event here. Won the first World Cup individual event back in Palm Springs. It's her partner for today, Nakonyechny. Incidentally, Ukraine did actually start with minus 40 points because Tereshchuk was given a red card in the competition. So Epe hit the floor. Disputed about long and hard with the judges, but their decision stood. And Ukraine at a disadvantage. That's Ganeshi from Hungary. Inside Adam Maroshi. Just going through their regular ritual before each event. These two combined excellent effects back in Palm Springs. In the first World Cup event of 2013, where they easily won the mixed relay event. Good to see Lena Schonenborn back. Modern pentathlon circuit, 2008 Olympic champion. So first World Cup event of 2013. Fairly disappointing time of things in the individual events. Partnered by Alexander Nobis here. And the Germans just above a 50% record. 17 wins and 15 defeats in their 32 bouts. Spawning there for Schonenborn as sees Nobis lose. Belarusian athlete. Chikanal. There's Anish Savchenko and Roman Gichkov, two young Russians. Stronger nations in modern pentathlon, but a number of their top athletes have decided to stay at home. Gichkov was actually in second place going into the riding in yesterday's men's event. It's a poor ride, and that's ended his hopes. Tereshchuk gets a victory against Savchenko. That was one of the surprise pairs from the fencing. That was Kova and Kindle from the Czech Republic. 17 and 15, just like the Germans for them. A young duo. Put in a good performance to keep themselves well in contention going into the latter events. Kindle losing out there on that occasion. This is the other surprise package perhaps for Polish duo Wojciech and Stasasiewicz. Giewicz inside his compatriot. Good fencing result for them, 18 victories and 14 defeats. That was good enough to put them in fourth place after the fencing. The main stars of the day, they were from Latvia. Rublievska and Denis Chukovsis. Stunning result, 25 wins and just 7 losses. And Rublievska was in absolutely sensational form in the fencing. It's just 2 matches from her 16 bouts. Kovskis losing 5. Rublevska showing all her experience for 37-year-old. Latvia in a healthy position.
I think it's a good advantage for us, but we are, as a team in the swimming, we are not the best one. And I hope we will take a lead after swimming too. I hope so.
I'm same. Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
So just clarification of the results after the fencing. Lutska and Kovskis out in front. Nobis. Perhaps as well as they would have liked. It's up to swimming pool next. Pick up the action with the first heat. Good feature, Kovskis and Rublevska. So in their interview that the swimming isn't their forte. And that proved to be the case. The Latvian duo would have to settle for 15th place overall. It's the slowest of the 3 heats. Kovskis not managing to make much of an impact for the Latvians. On the second leg, it was Germany who will come home in first place overall. Alexander Nobis. This is the final heat. Cherishuk. A big cheer, obviously, for the home favourites, Marosi and Ganeshi. Marosi, a very accomplished swimmer, he got into the sport of modern pentathlon. Took the other disciplines as he went along. Early neck and neck going into the first turn. Young, a Korean athlete, so she's got a very good future ahead of her. And top of the screen. She'll hand it over to her compatriot, Eugene Wang, who took the first place for South Korea. Ukraine going in second, Hungary in third.
How it's principle for you to win the home competition?
Our aim is, yes, to win this competition, but it's not easy, you know. We hope so that the riding and the combined event, it will okay, and we can win. But so far this competition is very good, but the other teams are also amazing. So we have to give our best.
Yeah, the horse riding will be the key, I think. So we see what will be the final result.
What did you say before each fencing fight to each other?
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata from Lion King. It's did you see it?
Yeah.
No, Hakuna Matata. Don't worry, everything's okay. So.
Can you say it now on the camera?
Yes. Hakuna Matata.
Okay, thanks so much. Good luck.
So just confirmation there after the second event, the swimming. Ganeshi and Marosi moving up into second place, cutting the deficits on Rublevska. And Tchaikovskis. riding. Third event. She was speaking about the importance of riding. Hungarian athletes. This World Cup event should have done very well in the riding. Victoria Tereshuk and Ruslan Nakaniechny. Just about to go. Went clear in the men's events. So the compatriots Demeter. Tereshuk getting a ride underway. Very good at the combines, Victoria Tereshuk, so keep their knockdowns to a minimum. Certainly fancy their chances adding yet another World Cup gold medal. They really have been so impressive this season. Pentathlon, 4 golds, 3 on the women's side. Tereshuk picking up the first in Palm Springs, and Anna Buriak winning back-to-back titles in Chengdu, here in Hungary, while Pavel Tymoshenko also won in Chengdu to complete a double for Ukraine. Well, 2 knockdowns for Victoria Tereshuk, so work to do for compatriot Ruslan Nakaniechny. Knockdown already, and that's 3. So half the course gone. Another knockdown for Nakaniechny, that's 5th in total now. I think we're at the time, but so many knockdowns, and that's really hit Ukraine's hopes. Just rushed it too much, I think. Nakaniechny not taking his time, just accepting a few penalty points, time penalty points. Every knockdown, it's 40 points off the total. Didn't really look very confident at all. Nakaniechny. Difficult for someone as good at the combine as Victoria Tereshuk to try and make out that deficit. Here is Joe. Takes the course. Ganeshi and Maroshi. The Russian slip out of contention earlier on. Jichkov had a lot of problems. The men's individual. Second place going into the riding, but knockdown after knockdown. Far too much to do going into the combined. Similar story here. He's only got 920 points, possible 1200.
És a vegyei versenyen Gyönösei Leila és Marosi Ádám ketten együtt végigvan hibát vétettek, a 3 hibát a lovaglás esetén ma láttunk, hogy egyet sem. Úgyhogy reméljük, hogy ezt a jót már tartják.
This result so far has been from the Irish crew of Bailey and Coleman Linehan. 1,144. That was just better by the Japanese duo, but well out of reckoning. Pretty disappointing fencing results. Scoring victories. 32 bounce, not only for last place. Marashi and Ganeshi will fancy their chances. A little earlier they've rode very well. So by the fact that they're probably more familiar with the horses. Just remember in modern pentathlon, you only have around 10 minutes or so to get used to the horses. Only allowed a few jumps. Used to their surroundings. A bit of a delay. She and Fishy. Winter into the arena. There's a bigger crowd in over the weekend in Hungary. Nation are a powerhouse and a very proud tradition. Very handily placed. Hungarians underway. Clearance on first. Second negotiates Svad's free jump section. Ganeshi and Marcy. Palm Springs in the first World Cup event. And Ganeshi just running into a bit of trouble there. Getting her bearings right. The approach to the fence on the turn, but recovering well. Second knockdown for Ganeshi. 1-2 here for Marashi. Behind on time. Ganeshi handing over. Just 2 seconds shy of a minute. Marashi was excellent in the individual events. In the riding. He only finished second overall. James Cook, but Cook was an absolutely sensational form. This is Marashi's second place finish in this season's World Cup after finishing second behind Alexander Lissoum in Palm Springs. Won in Rio de Janeiro. Didn't compete in Chengdu, so he's having a superb season. Hungarian athletes, a bronze medalist from the London Olympics. Just negotiates. That's a really good round from Marashi. Quick time as well. It's given Hungarians an excellent opportunity going into the combined. Just Latvia to go. A lot more difficult than it was in Chengdu. To go. And the current leaders after 2 events. Stunning fencing display, which saw them win 25 from 32. So good in the pool. But again, swimming hasn't really been their forte. So, Rublievska's. Pull the bell. Very experienced athlete. Both are for Olympic Games. And the bell finally goes. Let's go over first hurdle. Stutter into the second, but sneakily over to the free jump section. Right so far from 37-year-old. Stutters into that fence, and the first knockdown fence has caused a number of the team's problems. More to go. It's a really good ride from Jelena Rublievska as she hands over to Denis Kovskis. Good so far for Hungary, but for Latvia, famous last words, refusal there. Tchaikovsky's having got a bit of trouble to get control of the horse. Clips the rail, but it stays on. And just as Ganeshi had problems at that turn, Tchaikovsky's is suffering as well, but more serious problems is for the Latvian. Real difficulty getting control of a horse. Trying his best. Giving him some advice. Just to follow her. She's back on the course, but they've lost a lot of time. Fences to go. These time penalties will be very costly. Almost brilliant recovery. Just hit that final fence. So just 4 knockdowns. But they'll have a lot of time penalties as well. 52 points. Ukrainian duo to the Shuk and Konechny.
2 minutes 30 seconds, 160 penalty points, total scoring 852, total points after 3 events 3,256.
Hungarians. Pick up the action now with the combined. I say the Hungarians are showing their consistency. Marshi, second after fencing, they were third in the swimming, fourth in the riding. The odds-on favourites probably to be first after the combined. Contrast Latvia, huge win in the fencing. Swimming and last in the
minutes to start.
If we want the US spectator of this World Cup, what do you feel about that? If you're sitting and watching from the stand?
You know, for me, it's always, I'm in all the competitions. I'm always a spectator, and I enjoy the athletes, the level of the athletes, the high level, what we could see in the fencing, and also now the results in yesterday, for example, with the combined of Von Cook in shooting and running. So the level of the athletes are coming higher and higher. And sure, for me as a president, it's enjoyable to see that the athletes are becoming stronger and stronger and more closer and closer as well. And here now in Budapest at this World Cup, they always have good horses. They had a big handicap that they have to find new facilities based at former organizer, another city, in only 2 months ago said, no, sorry, we cannot based on financial reason. And so therefore I have to thank the Hungarian Federation that they, anyway, in 2 months they could find a place in Budapest for accommodation and as well for the sport facilities. So therefore maybe that is not that high standard what we are always known that this is delivered in Hungary, but the sport side is high level, and that's just the most important part.
It's the first season with a lot of changes in the rules. How you estimate it and by this moment?
You know, that what is good, what the trainers and coaches are reflecting to me as well, that we have changed a lot, and this is a special year after the Olympic year 2012, but there is no handicap to the athletes in the results, and that is very important. If there would be a handicap to the results for the athletes, for the performance, I think then they will be very upset and they will be angry and shout with us, but this you don't find. So they still enjoy more and more. That's important for us, that they really like more and more, all those who have criticized my visions, but now they understand, based that we are still in the core sport for the Olympic Games, that I had the right vision develop with all my bodies, and now we can see the results. And you will also find in Novgorod at the World Cup final another highlight at the end of this World Cup season.
Okay, thanks so much.
Egy perc és a nagy kivetítő volt a lényeg. Magyarország rajtól első.
A minute away from getting underway. We're first. 2 laps, 2 shoots for them, and then they'll hand over to their male compatriots. Handicap
60 seconds.
6 seconds behind Ganeshi.
Ten seconds.
Take something major ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, on your mark, start.
És akkor ebben a pillanatban elindult a verseny, gyeresei megállva az élen, nyugodtan lehet hangosan biztatni a magyarok kiválóságát, akinek 36 másodperc előnye van a második helyen induló lengyel Katarzyna Wojcikkal szemben, és már el is kezdett lövészetét Leila, pedig kiválóan.
0.2 seconds, which is a world record, if I'm not mistaken. And Ganeshi is doing very well.
Úgy is van mindössze 30 másodperc elteltével látszott, hogy most aztán meg kellett kapkodni volt idején nyugodtan rákészülni a lövésekre, és mire elindulnak a lengyelek és a nyomukban 3 másodperccel a csehek, Leila már az első futókörét teljesíti, és nagy léptekkel indul kifelé a stadionban, és most akkor nézzük Wojcikot, illetve Lenka Bilkovát, őket pedig majd az egyiptomi Jakub követi, és aztán sűrűsödik a mezőny, a lettek, jelen a Rublevszkára, aztán egymás nyomába az írek, az amerikaiak és az ukránok, Korea, majd pedig Oroszország kísérő államra, és mivel ezt elmondom, gyeresei Leila már a szemközti domboldalon kapaszkodik fölfelé, egyes egyedül, de ez nem zavarja, illetve olyan nagyon különböző magában teheti meg a futóréteket ott a kisügyekben. Szemben látható, és akkor nézzük a többieket. Katarzyna Wojcik fejezte be a lövészetet, a harmadik pedig Lenka Bilkova, de azért csökkennek a különbségek, Rémi Jakub, sőt a 10-essel Oroszországban a Sevcsenko nagyon jól, hiszen már Ő van a negyedik helyen, a tizedik helyen indulva. És itt most már az egész sűrű mezőny, több mint 2 perc után a mexikóiak is beállhattak mindjárt a lőállásba. Jenesei Leila pedig érkezik a nagy katonai sátor sarkánál felbukkanva vissza a szemünk elé, és hamarosan ott a lelátó előtt el. Leilának még egy lövészeke van, és aztán utána még 800 méterre, hogy átadja a staféta botot, végletesen persze Marosi Ádámnak, aki már készülne lassan. Így van, lehet biztatni Jenesei Leilát, aki mögött égen földön senki, de a hosszú egyenesben ott szemben vele párhuzamosan szintességében másik irányba futva, elég sűrű, hogy verseny alakul ki. Gyerünk Leila! Abszolút csak magára kell figyelnie. Ez azért egy jó állapot szerintem egy versenyzőnek, persze azért nagyon oda kell ezekről a léptekre is figyelni. Kissé göröngyös a talaj tud nyílni. És most jönnek az élesebb kanyarok, hogy utána majd lassan a sorozatban. Nézzük mögötte mi a helyzet, változatlanul Wojcik az, aki a második helyen, és mögötte a szép a Bilkova. De ezekért az érmes pozíciókért érzések szerint a lövészetek is befolyásolhatják. Nézzük Jenesei Leilát, érkezik a célegyenesben a második lövészethez. Bőven van előnye, nyugodtan koncentrálva. A lengyelek és az ukránok kérem szépen. Jelestsük ki mekkorát szűkálva az újdonság.
First miss. Thought to take a time. Such a big lead. Perhaps a few nerves creeping in. Find your way in. Under 21 seconds. Getting shook now as overtaken. Wojcik to move into second place.
És Wojcikkal párban az ezüstös pozíciója. Kérdés, hogy lője olyan jó Jenescsuk, mint a hosszú idején. Kezdik a második sorozatot, Wojcik gyújt először zöld lámpát.
Rushing perhaps slightly.
Dolgozhat valamit a hátrány, valamit a futásban összeszerek.
Shchenko, the Russian, got away in 9 seconds on the first shoot. Shooting very well. And Shchenko will leave the range in second place. Tereshchuk having all sorts of problems. Great athlete finally getting away. Hungary 1, Russia 2 at the moment.
De Tereshchuk a futásban le fogja rázni ellenfeleit, viszont ezzel a lövészettel nem tudta igazából kamatoztatni azt, hogy milyen jól futott az elején. Jenesei Leila pedig a lehető óvatosan leereszkedve érkezik lassan vissza ide a szemünk elé. Marosi Ádám pedig belekítve az utolsó mozdulatot elvégezheti, de nem sokára jön a váltás. Leilának még természetesen meg kell tennie a maga 800 méterét. És közben Shchenko szemben alaposan lemaradva. Megtették az ellenfelek azt a szívességet, hogy nagyon rosszul lőttek, akik kicsit közelebb kerülhettek volna a mieinkhez, úgyhogy nyugodtan és izgalommentesen figyelhetjük egyelőre az eseményeket. Jenesei Leila. Itt a pálya számára utolsó hosszabb egyenesét is letudta, most még néhány kanyar, és pontosan majd a magyar váltó versenye a férfi taggal, Marosi Ádámmal. Micsoda üldöző verseny közben ott a második pozícióban Tereshchuk megint nagyot hajrázik, ha ezen múlna, akkor ezzel üldöznek, de ülni is kellett közben, meg előtte kellett meg egyes más csinálni itt a döntő során. Tereshchuk a másodikak. Jenesei Leila pedig most belecsaphat Marosi Ádám kezébe, pillanatban megtörtént a váltás. Gyerünk Ádám, az első férfi a mezőnyben. És most, amit az imént a melegítéstől olyan jól modellezett, azt megpróbálhatja. Közben Tereshchuk hozza az ukránokat a második pozícióba, és Nakonyecsi várja az ő váltását. Nézzük Marosi Ádámot.
Gyechkov for Russia's Maroshi already on the range.
Az izgalomra. 3, 4.
Really good shooting by Maroshi.
Így is kell, kicsit kivártál rá, volt idő, nyugodtan, és megvan az 5 lövés. Ezzel ő is indul az első 800 méterre.
Ruslan Nakonieczny
Civil pályán, nem
makes his way to the shooting range.
senkivel, és akkor most jöhetnek a második, harmadik helyen álló ukránok, majd pedig a beloruszok, vagyis hogy Nakonieczny az, aki második helyen érkezett.
Ukraine neck and neck at the moment. Nakonieczny getting away.
Második helyen tehát Ukrajna, a harmadik, negyediken pedig óriási verseny, az oroszok, a lengyelek kicsit visszajöttek, és az Egyesült Államok is felzárkózott. Marosi Ádám már a hosszú egyenes teljesíti, teljesen egyértelműen, hogy a csapat előjön gyakorlatilag csak nőtt szinte a rajtóta.
3 seconds separating.
Kérem szépen, Ádám már elreszkedik a lejtőn, és a második helyen futók még el sem jutottak odáig, hogy elkezdik ezt az egész VRS. Egyértelmű, hogy nagyobb az előnyünk, mint volt, de teljesen minden minimális előnyen is lehet bajnokságot nyerni. Marosi Ádám elfutott a sátor előtt, érkezik mindjárt a tribün elé. Ez egyelőre örömfoci, ha lehet ilyet mondani, hiszen hazai pályán a magyar páros óriási fölénnyel vezet. Ádámnak tegnap is nagyon-nagyon jól ment, és az egész világkupa sorozat egyik kis túlzással róla szól, hiszen érem halmozóvá vált, és most már ehhez mindjárt hozzátehet egy újabbat, hogyha minden úgy folytatódik, ahogy eddig történt. A mezőn látszik felében is most már a férfiak versenyeznek. Az argentin fiú Zapata az utolsó lövők között, Marosi Ádám pedig hamarosan a második sorozatára kanyarodik rá.
How big the gap is between Marosi and Nakonieczny.
5 másodperc telt eddig, ennyi idő alatt sikerül most már az utolsó lövészethez is lassan odaérni a magyar csapatnak. Ádám, ahogy mondani szokás, akár le is körözheti néhány ellenfelét.
Maroshi makes his way to the shooting range for the final time.
Ez az a szituáció, amikor gyakorlatilag még a maximális idő is elég lenne.
To go. Take his time. He gets away in just under 20 seconds, and surely that's it. Someone smile on Nakonieczny's face. Maroshi has to do it for another so meters. Victory is theirs.
De itt vannak a lengyelek, az amerikaiak és az oroszok is.
Here's where the real battle is. Really good shooting from Nakonieczny. He's the quickest of the back over the flat. And he's away. Poland getting away quickly as well. This is where the real battle's going to be for second and third. Maroshi has a 35-second lead. Nakonieczny.
Az integető örökülben, mikor láttuk. És akkor nézzük, hogy a második helyen milyen öldökő csata folyik. Nakonieczny és Staskiewicz. Ezt sokszor egymás után kimondani azért jelentős nyelvtörő, úgyhogy a Marosi Ádámra fókuszálok, mert az ő nevét sokkal könnyebb. Ráadásul izgalommentesen lehet megtenni, hiszen Ádám most érkezik a lelátó elé, megérdemli a nagy tapsot, hiszen aranyérem felé vezeti a csapatot, és Magyarország a Rigránit világkupát most már szinte kimerem jelenteni, bár persze a sportban nem szabad elpróbálni, de nem tudja annyira nélkül zárni. Ádámnak ugye egy összes le a negyedik volt női egyéniben, és ők most úgy tűnik, hogy behozzák a váltót is a lehető legjobb pozícióban. Az utolsó kanyarok következnek. Közben a második helyen Nakoyeshi továbbra is tartja az utálatot, de elcsúszott, micsoda dráma mondva. Klasszikus, és most még az elcsúszással együtt is egy picit tartja a pozícióját, de így most Taszkiewicz le tudja hajrázni. Hát itt az üstos pozícióban szenzációs dolgok történnek. Nézzük Marosi Ádámot. Marosi Ádám szépen kényelmesen ráfordul a célegyenesre.
Marosi, for the second time, with Ganeshi, they'll win the mixed relay, just as they did in Palm Springs. They've done it again here, and Poland moving up into second place. Has he got enough to hold off Nakanieczny and come round the final bend? Nakanieczny giving it his all. Just gets there in front. Falls to a heap. Congratulated by Georgia Tiniszuk. Tiniszuk just losing out on the line. Shkov crosses in fourth, actually by Savchenko. Excellent performance by the Hungarians, so solid throughout. Second in the fencing, third in the swimming, fourth in the riding. But in matter most, they were first after the combined.
5724 ponttal Magyarország megnyerte a vegyes váltót a Trigráni világkupán. Szép volt Leila, szép volt Ádám. És azért megérdemlik a mezőny végén küzdő sportemberek és a figyelmet, hiszen itt egy nagy csata még.
Point penalties for Russia because not wearing the same color of top.
Sterling, Russia going to be given a second penalty, as I understand, because they weren't wearing the same clothing, different tops, regulations.
We fight very hard.
Yes, yeah, different. But after the swimming, you asked me what will be the key, the horse riding again. So we are so happy now.
Did you look after what happened behind you in the combine?
No. We have to see only forward.
Did you feel any tense during combine? No?
Not so much, but you know, it was in our home country, so maybe it's a little bit more pressure on us. So maybe yes, we were a little bit more nervous than usual, but it was okay. And
yes, we have a tradition with Hakuna Matata. What can you say after finish? Maybe something new?
No, we continue. Hakuna Matata.
let's do it.
Yes.
Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Hakuna Matata.
Thank you.
Well, fully deserving of their victory and two of the most likeable personalities on the modern pentathlon tour.
Biztatok, hogy maradjon itt az eredményhirdetésre, hiszen először itt a hosszú verseny során a magyar himnusz is fel fog csendülni.
Individual events coming home in second, live from the Hungarian crowd. She and Marosi come home in first place. Ukraine just pipping Poland for second place. Result for the polls. Just understanding before that interview, Russia, I think, had been hit with a 2-second penalty. So the Americans moving above them. Tchaikovskis of Latvia. So well after the fencing. Really were hindered by their riding. An excellent performance by Nakanieczny and Tiniszuk. More than handy on the combined. So just confirmation of the podium lineup. Gold goes to Hungary, silver to Ukraine, and bronze to Poland. Just making her way.
I ask Mr. Andrzej Zaniatowski and Mr. Sami Awar to come to the prize-giving ceremony.
Just to remind you that Anna Boriak won gold for Ukraine in the women's individual events. This race was won by James Cook of Great Britain, his first ever success. That's all for now.